Nasser Batar, Daniela Furtado, Jason Kim, Lynn Tan, and Allison Wong are all students of Ryerson University's HTH 501 Advanced Service Management course. In partnership with the Royal Ontario Museum, this is an experience design project. We were combated with the task of evaluating the customer service experience among millennials at the Royal Ontario Museum. Through this presentation, we will overview the strengths and weaknesses of the ROM's experience, assess them, and provide alternatives to strengthen these weaknesses. This is Sally. Sally is a millennial. Sally breathes technology, loves to learn and socialize, and is very liberal. She believes in carpe diem and looks for unique experiences everywhere she goes. I wonder, what does Sally think about museums? Ew. She doesn't like museums. This is Rom. Rom likes Sally. In fact, he wants Sally to come visit him, and her friends too. So that's where we come in. We are Ryerson, and we are going to help Rom get Sally and her friends to come over. But Rom doesn't want just a one-night stand. Rom wants her to always come over. So we wondered, what can Rom do to have Sally and all of her millennial friends come over again and again? First, we wanted to understand what Sally and her friends really liked about Rom. So we gathered and invited over 60 of Sally's friends to Rom's place to check it out. They downloaded an app called Experience Fellow onto their smartphones and tablets to record their experiences with comments, pictures, and emotion scores. We collected over 1,000 data points, and it turns out there's a lot of sprucing up to do. Every visit started with the ROM website. Although our friends didn't spend much time on the website, it was easy to use, and so was the online ticketing process. Transportation to the ROM was generally seamless, but the entrance doors were sometimes confusing and inaccessible from the TTC station. ROM's cafeteria reminded us of high school, too boring and bland. The gift shop was too expensive. Some galleries, like the Biodiversity, Dinosaurs, and Earth's Treasures, were hits. These were some of the most frequently visited and highest scored galleries. Our friends loved the role-playing games and costumes at Earth's galleries, or the large installments at the Biodiversity and Dinosaurs exhibit. However, other galleries, like the Birds Gallery, was dreadfully boring. But no matter what the gallery, great or not, we looked for a personal attendant in each. Someone to help us, answer our questions, and teach us. We wanted someone to entertain us and be our host as guests to the ROM. We also asked ROM's museum buddies for advice. We wanted to know how they got millennials, and this is what they said. First, we called the Natural History Museum of London. They take study dates to a whole new level. They offer university courses and research programs in taxonomy, biodiversity, and paleontology, all for master's and PhD students at the Imperial College of London. Courses are taught all year round on museum premises, and students love the access and experiences a typical classroom could never give them. Then we chatted with our wild buddy AGO. The guy has 2 cafes, a lounge, a restaurant, and a courtroom. No wonder AGO has friends come and go over all the time. The first Thursday of every month, he throws parties with booze, food, and live music. The city's coolest people go. Millennials love it, especially the girls. What a chick magnet. Finally, we called up Casa Loma. I know, he isn't a museum like the others, but all the millennials have been talking about him, and we had to know why. Turns out, Casa Loma has an escape game. After hours, the entire property turns into a game in which guests have to solve puzzles to get out of a room. And he isn't doing it alone. Casa Loma has partnered with game specialist Company & Company. Millennials are paying premium prices and are waiting up to 3 weeks in line. Oh, how brilliant. All right, Rom. Take some notes and listen out. We have 3 ideas to help you win Sally over. Think. Where does Sally spend 80% of her time? That's right. school, so give it to her. Team up with the University of Toronto and give her and her friends classes in anthropology, Canadian, European, or Asian history, world art, archaeology, or biodiversity. Turn your galleries into her classrooms, your curators and researchers into her teachers. And hey, while you're at it, also work with U of T's School of Continuing Studies to make these classes available to all adults within the city. Millennials will love to escape their lecture hall and will surely learn so much more than what your visitor guide or information cards give them. Students will discover new parts of the ROM, become up to date on the museum's programs, and share it with their friends. Second, your kitchen really needs help, man. She already has high school memories. This needs to be a place where you make special memories over food. Look at El Catrine, Daddy Lion, or Cactus Club Cafe. These are Sally's favorite restaurants. What's special about these restaurants? They don't just serve food, they serve experiences. You know, 87% of millennials splurge on a nice meal even when money is tight. That's because dining is a need for them. It's a form of self-expression. They appreciate the farm-to-table meals. They like to experiment and try new things on their plates. So here is my second idea for you. Partner with a pre-existing local restaurant like El Catrine or Daddy Lion to operate your empty rooftop restaurant space. Finally, our third and big idea. Picture this. From Thursday to Saturday nights, dim the lights and open the doors just for Sally and her friends and turn the museum into an escape game. Use your galleries and its history to create a theme game in which gamers must solve puzzles in order to escape. Bring in actors to bring the galleries to life and have the actors interact with the gamers to make the game theatrical and intense. Let's take the Egyptian gallery as an example. You can use this gallery to create an escape game. Bring in props and actors and decorate the gallery as the inside of King Tutankhamun's chamber and tell gamers that they've been stuck inside. They must find clues and solve problems to escape the chamber. Check it out. We even made a demo description you can give Sally and her friends to entice them.
You have disturbed King Tutankhamun's rest by visiting his tomb. Now cursed by his spirit, you find yourself trapped inside. There's low oxygen in the tomb, and if you don't find your way out, within 45 minutes you and your friends will perish forever.
Exciting, huh? Rom, you are a gem of a guy. Really, you have so much to offer, but you need to create experiences with Sally and her friends too, to showcase your place. Study with her, dine with her, or play games with her. When Sally comes over, you are the host. The key is to do something with her. Give her a good time and one that she will remember. A big thank you goes to our classmates and mentors at Ryerson University. And Rom, if you want more advice, send our professor, Christopher Gibbs, an email